Starting off this headband, we're going to take our category 4 yarn, take our 5mm hook, and then we're going to make a chain that is long enough for the width that you'd like for your headband. Once when you have the length that you want, we're going to start working back down our chain that we made with half double crochet. So we're going to chain an extra 2, prepare for a half double crochet, and then start your half double crochet 3 loops from your hook. So yarn over, insert your hook into the loop, yarn over, pull through, and then you're going to yarn over, pull through all 3. Then we're going to do that for the remainder of this row. Once when we have double crocheted back down our chain, we're going to chain up 2, flip your work, and we're going to half double crochet again, but instead of going in through both loops, we're going to be working in the back loops only. So go ahead and yarn over. You're going to see 2 loops right here. You're going to go in the back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull all 3. And we're going to be working in the back loops for the remainder of this row and every other row. We're at the end of our second row, so I'm going to show you how to do this pattern again one more time. This is half double crochet. We're going to chain up 2, flip your work, yarn over, and then work in the back loops only. And then from here we're going to keep repeating this pattern until we get the length that we want for our headband. This is going to be the width of the headband, and then you're going to need to work on the length of it. So I'll meet you back once when you have a long enough piece to fit around your entire head. Once when you have the length of your headband, you're just going to fold it in half. And from there you can take either a tapestry needle or you can crochet it with a single crochet like I'm going to do, just to close in the ends. So what I like to do is to grab the end that we didn't just work on. So the original chain that we did, find the corner, slide our hook through, and then slide your hook through the loop that we just made on the other end, and then weave that through, and then chain 1 to secure, and then from there just single crochet into this loop, and then single crochet into the second loop so that it can close up together. Pull through, single crochet. So loop goes through both ends. Sometimes it takes a minute, but it works. And then single crochet. So you're just going to do that all the way until you get to this end, and we're not going to cut and tie. We're going to continue cleaning up the edges. So I'll meet you back once when we're done with this. Once when you're here, we're actually going to do a single crochet around the edge just to clean up the edges. So from here, we're just going to chain 1, and then go ahead and single crochet in the loops that you find. There are no actual loops for you, so you're just going to have to figure it out by yourself. And once when you get to the end, go ahead and find the first loop, connect it with a slip stitch, chain 1 to secure, and cut. This is what one end should look like. Go ahead and do the same thing down here. Go ahead and insert your hook wherever you want, really. This way. And then we're going to make a slip knot. Connect it. Chain 1, and then go ahead and single crochet all around this end as well. So now we're going to work on the ears. We're going to take our pink category 4 yarn, make a slip knot, take our 5mm hook, and then chain 4. And then from there we're going to connect this end into the very first loop that we did with a slip knot. so that we create a circle. And from there, we're going to single crochet into the circle 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And from here, we're going to do about 5 rows, and in every single row, we're going to increase. So how that works is that we're going to chain 1, flip our work, and then we're going to place 2 of everything into every single loop that we see. So into this first loop, we're going to do 2 single crochet. Second loop, 2 half double crochet. In the third loop, we're going to do 2 double crochet. And then in the next, 2 half double crochet. And then in the very last loop, 2 single crochet. Just like that. For our next row, we're going to chain up 1, and then we're going to be increasing again. So 2 single crochet into the very first loop, 2 half double crochet into the next, 2 double crochet into the third, 2 double crochet into the next one as well, and then for the next one, we're going to do 2 triple crochets. So I'm going to yarn over twice, yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then pull through another 2. And that's 1 triple crochet. We're going to do that one more time into this loop, and then 2 more times into the next loop. There. And then we're going to do 2 double crochet into the next. Next one is 2 double crochet again. Two loops left. This is going to be a half double crochet. And the very last one, 2 single crochet. And from here, we're done with the pointy part. We're just going to chain 1, and we're going to clean up this bottom edge and single crochet along the bottom part. And there's no real loops for you to be doing, so go ahead and just fit in wherever you can get in. And then last tip, once when you get back to the circle that we did, I like to do 3 single crochet into that circle as well. 1, 2, 3, and then go ahead and single crochet until you get to the end. And once when you get to the very end, we're going to find our first single crochet that we did for our very last row that we did. Find that, we're going to insert our hook and then end it with a slip stitch. Pull it tight and cut, and this is what you should have so far. So we just did our pattern with our main color, and so that we can make a backing just like this so that our cat ears are a little bit more sturdy, we are going to just do an extra layer around the main color. So from here we did the exact same thing. Going to chain 1, and then we're just going to go around and single crochet around the entire thing. But once when you get to the top, there's no pattern for this, but once when you find the highest point, you're going to single crochet 3 times into that point, and then go ahead and continue with your single crochets all the way back down, and then along the bottom as well. Now that we have both sides to our cat ear, all we need to do is connect it. And you can either take a tapestry needle and weave it in and out, but I prefer to do it this way. You're going to take the main colored one, and then you're going to see from the back that there are loops in between the big row that we did, so the ones with all the double crochet, triple crochet, and then the ones with just the single crochet that we just did. So you're going to find the corner one, slide your hook through, and then you're also going to find the corner piece that correlates with this one right here. And you're going to see how it fits in nicely just like that. You're going to take your pink yarn, make a slip knot, slide it onto your hook, and then pull that through. And then you're going to pull the tail through as well. And then from here, looking at it from the back, you're going to see where all these holes are from our row of single crochet, and that's what you're going to be working in. So you're going to slide your hook into the very next one, into the very next loop, which is right here, and then it's going to pop out on the other side of the pink loop, just like that. And then you're going to pull through, and then once when you're here, you're going to pull through this first one as well. Gets a little tricky for the first one, but we'll manage, and then we're just going to continue doing it that way all the way across. And then if you need help, go ahead and just use your finger to pull that other one over. Oh, didn't work. Hold on. Let's try it one more time. Turn over. Pull through. There we go. Alright, so into the very next loop, which is this one right here. And then it should pop through to the other side, just like that. Yarn over, pull through. There we go. And then we're going to do that around the entire cat ear. And once when you make it to the very end, you're just going to pull some slack, and you got to pull this really tight so that this last loop tightens. You're going to cut and pull this as tight as you can. And for the ears, go ahead and weave in the ends, and then you'll be all done. Now the last part that I will teach you is optional. You can either leave your headband like this, or you can add in this crescent moon that I'm about to teach you to make. So go ahead and grab your yellow mustard gold yarn. Go ahead and make a slip knot. It's a category 4 yarn. Go ahead and grab your 4mm hook as well. You're going to want your crescent moon to be pretty small. And how you're going to start off is that you're going to chain 10. Once when you have your chain 10, you're going to do one extra, so 11 in total. And then you're going to slip stitch into the second loop from your hook. And then you're going to single crochet into the next one. And then these are going to be decreases, so you're going to do a half double crochet but decrease into the next 2 loops. So you're going to yarn over, go into the first loop, yarn over, pull through, and then before we do anything else, we're going to go into the second loop as well, the next one, pull through, and you're going to have 4 on your hook, and you're going to yarn over, pull through all 4. And the next one is going to be another decrease as well, but this is going to be an actual double crochet. So yarn over, pull through, and then automatically go into the next loop, yarn over, pull through, and then for this one, it's going to be a little different than the last one. You're going to yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through the last 2. And then we're going to do the same thing, but with half double crochets again. So go ahead and yarn over, pull through the loop, go into the loop next to it, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops that's currently on your hook, And then we're going to do a single crochet into the second to last one, and then slip stitch into this very last loop. Just like that. You're going to chain one, and you're going to leave a lot of slack because you're going to be sewing this in just like that. So a decent amount. Go ahead and pull tight and cut. From here, you're going to take your white yarn, sew along the bottom onto your headband so that it's attached like this, and then you're going to take your crescent moon that you just made, and then you're going to sew it along towards the bottom of the headband just like that. And then that is it. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one.